All right, what's up, fuckers? This is the episode 4 of the Metalhead Offensive Podcast for Wednesday, April 17th, 2013. I'm your host, Chris, with my boy Pete here as always.
How's it going, fuckers?
Fuckers. That's right, fuckers.
Fuckers.
Yeah, fuckers, metalheads, fuckers.
We're all fuckers.
Exactly. So, anyway, this, like I said, this is the 4th episode. We're about a month in, and honestly, it's going pretty good. We got a lot of good vibes, like I mentioned on all the previous shows. We haven't had as many views on the YouTube deal, but I am getting a lot of people at work and people out in Facebook land telling me, "Hey, look, the show's doing good," giving us feedback and stuff, which is real cool. And
that's what we need.
That's really what we need. We do this for you guys. We do this for basically our entertainment for the next hour, and basically for yours while you're at work or driving to work or wherever the case may be, out for a jog. So we're looking into getting some sponsors here pretty soon.
You're just masturbating to us. I mean, that's all right with me.
If you're masturbating to us, that would totally make my whole fucking millennium. I mean, it really would. Like, I just don't want any dudes doing it. Like, is that? I don't know if there's anything wrong with that, but
I don't know if you could.
I would feel more comfortable if it was.
I mean, I guess a dude could do it. I was just picturing a woman stuffing a speaker in her fucking vagina,
like in Howard
and the
Stern's
vibrations would get her off. Yeah.
Like when she straddled the speaker and he's like, like all over it.
You'd stick a speaker in your shadow box and fucking grind out to it. That's what I was picturing anyway.
Any port in a storm, right? Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
But anyway, like I said, we're working diligently on improving the show each time. We're looking for some more sponsors. We got a couple in the works. I don't want to mention them just yet, but we do have some good things coming. And obviously, any commercials we do for our local business community, it's going to go right back into the show to make the show better, with more advertising, better equipment, because basically this is a really low-tech sort of deal for us. So we're looking to get some mixers, some mics, to make the sound quality a lot better, and hopefully, get some bandwidth so we can load this up on YouTube. Not YouTube, we already do that, fucking stupid me. But on iTunes, and then maybe we can get, once we get more advertising, we can get a video in here, and we can start doing video things up on Ustream.
We're more than low tech. I mean, if you want to know what it looks like right now, just picture two fucking guys like in a shed out in the middle of a fucking desert.
My apartment as a shed?
In a desert. No, I'm trying to give them a visual of what it's like to be here right now, as this awesomeness is made. I mean, it doesn't make itself. I mean,
go ahead. I trust you.
Just picture a desert.
Painting pictures with Pete
DeGraff.
DeGraff.
Yeah, here you go. Painting skull fucking weirdness with Pete DeGraff. Picture a abandoned gas station, a little shed in the corner of the lot. The tumbleweeds roll by.
A rusted out gas station sign.
Yeah.
From the 1940s that says Gulf Pacific on it.
It says ass, gas, or grass. Nobody rides for free, motherfuckers. There's a shed. Rusty old shed with a tin roof with a hole in it. And in that shed, it's me and Chris against the fucking world.
We're
with
running
our
against the
fucking old school ass computer system from some company that's not even around anymore, probably.
Yes, it's my E-Machines computer that I bought 6 years ago. Or no, when I bought 5 years ago.
Compaq. They make those fucking things still?
No, I don't think so. I bought it 5 years ago when I lived in Massachusetts and I was working at 99 as a dishwasher.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it's really, like I said, we have a really low-tech setup, and any advertisement or any money that we get would only go to benefit the show, and that's our goal. And for people that know me personally on Facebook, I mentioned this today. I have 2 goals in my entire life at this particular juncture. One, to do the complete opposite of what my dad did. Did you just have a cum bubble on top of your beer?
My beer just had some pre-cum down, dude.
Wow.
What the I'm going to drink it now.
Jesus. Getting back to my goals. My goals in life are, at this particular juncture, would be to take what my dad did to me as a kid and do the absolute complete opposite. And 2, do this shit full time. Like, get 2 or 3 shows a week. Have advertisers, have people liking the Facebook page, and get as many fucking people out there listening. If I could do this, if me and you could do this 2 or 3 times a week and make as much money as we do now together, I mean, obviously you make more money than I do, but where I can live comfortably and all I got to do is worry about the show. That would totally make my whole.
I don't know if my liver could handle this 2 to 3 times a week.
I don't know if we could do a beer of the week 3 times a week.
But segue, motherfucker.
Segue. We're getting better at this.
I told you. Just feed me alcohol and I'll figure it out.
So, as you are probably letting us listen to us rant for the last 5 fucking minutes, excuse me, the beer of the week is Hoegaarden, a Belgian wheat beer. And I have to tell you, I was kind of on the fence when Pete brought this into the house today. I was kind of like, I saw the white box, I saw the beer, I'm like,
What is this bitch shit?
And then I'm like,
I never let you down, bro.
I thought we were going to be drinking stout today, which I was kind of gearing my belly for, but he brought this in and I had a drink of it, and fuck, dude, this is actually really good. I like the bottle shape. It's got that little butt knuckle up at the top.
Yeah, the little titty twister knuckle there.
Mm-hmm. I think it's really good. This
so
is what
like
a
a
wheat
chick
beer.
can put it in her titties and it'll catch.
It's got hints of coriander and orange peel in it. It's definitely got a citrusy, almost kind of like a cinnamon aftertaste kind of thing.
Yeah, it has a lot of citrus, and that takes away from the heaviness of the wheat. That's why I could probably drink 20 of these fucking things.
It's not like a Blue Moon when people think like Belgian wheat ale or anything like that, or wheat ale in general. A lot of people think Blue Moon, and excuse me, and this is not that kind of beer. Definitely, Blue Moon's a great beer. Don't get me wrong.
It's just really heavy. You can't.
It's really, really heavy. It's a beer that you would eat with a steak or something like that. That would totally make everything taste better. This is more or less like a lighter beer, less filling sort of beer. But
this is like a snatch chaser. Like after you're done eating out some chick in the back of your car, you can just chug one of these fuckers down.
Why can't you be classy and not have it in the back? What kind of car is it though?
Geo Metro, motherfucker.
I had a Geo Tracker that was fucking amazing. By the way. Wow, that was good.
Geo Metro, bro. Here's a throwback.
Jesus, like
if you know what a Geo Metro looks like, you're the man.
That's like today's Toyota Echo.
Jesus. The old Ford Focus with the hatchback shit.
That was an Escort. Remember, it was the Escort. That's what it was.
And then they pimped it out.
Like it's like a Yugo. Remember a Yugo? Like me and my brother Mike picked up a Yugo once.
Like the Aveo. That's like the new type of.
Oh yeah, that Chevy.
Yeah, that small little.
Yeah, it's like
it's like a beer can.
They should just put a sticker on the side of those things that just say, "Do you want to die in this car?"
That's actually what's surprising. That's actually not that bad. Those smart cars are fucking.
Those are terrible.
Dude. How do you survive if you get in an accident? Fucking thing. It probably just crumples like an aluminum can on my balls. It's just fucking done.
Like what? I understand it might be a nice car to drive. It might be good on gas mileage, but. Florida fucking sucks for driving.
You get hit, you're fucking done, dude.
Yeah, you get hit by anything bigger than, somebody's Mini Cooper.
Anything bigger than a Chevy Aveo, and you're fucked.
Yeah, anything bigger than a Chevy Cooper or a fucking Chevy.
I can probably hit it with my lawnmower and fucking
Cooper.
total it.
Get out my old John Deere, you know what I'm saying, and just run that shit all over the road. You
plow it down with my four-wheeler, bitch.
My son's got a fucking big wheel that could probably fuck that up. But anyway, like I said, the beer of the week is called Hoegaarden. It is a original Belgian wheat beer. You can look for it by the nipple penis looking kind of top, and it's
and it says "ho" on it.
And it says "ho." It's really easy to spot. And as always, we get our beer of the week from the Orbit Liquor Lounge on US 19 in Holiday. It's right across the street from the Checkers and that really shady car dealership. It used to be next door to Bob Evans, but I learned today that Bob Evans actually closed down, so that sucks.
Yeah, dude, I had no idea.
Yeah, that's fucking terrible. My mom goes there like twice a week.
That's good food when you're just hungry. Because you're kind of hungover at 2 in the morning.
Yeah, well, I don't think they're open.
Well, yeah, Denny's, I guess, would be more for that.
Yeah, Denny's would be your, I need to get home and not get a DUI kind of food.
That's true.
But definitely we get our beer, as always, from the Orbit 19 Liquor Lounge. Definitely, this was my bar. Like, this is where I had my first taste of beer. This is where I had my first shot. This is where I had a first lot of things. And... no, not orgies in the bathroom, fucker.
Oh, where was that at?
I don't know. Fucking damn. That was...
Walmart.
Speaking of Denny's, I was in the back of a Denny's bathroom. It's terrible.
Get it over under for $20.
I'll take a Moons over my hammy and a circle jerk, please. So, but no, anyway, the Orbit 19 Liquor Lounge, definitely a cool place to go. They got a big event coming up this week for the 420 episode. If you're a local hip-hop and stuff, they got the FLA All Day. And what was the other one, Pete?
It's FLA All Day, which I think is a hip-hop act, and Samurai Shotgun. And also the premiere of the West Side Skate Shop's The Death Wish video. Yeah,
that's going to be this Saturday on 420, which is for all you potheads out there.
I got some good drink stuff going on.
Big pot day, I guess. I'm not a pot smoker. I mean, I don't commend.
Well, if you're a stoner,
people who do it. If you're a stoner, I mean, that's cool. That's just
Checkers across the street.
Yeah, Checkers is across the street. So, and they're open till 3:00 in the fucking morning, bro. Liquor's open until 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Really? Because I know this joint's open late.
Yeah, this place is open until 2.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, when this show starts kicking off, I think the show is actually going to start around 9, or the festivities, I don't know about the show, but the festivities itself will be open.
The night itself, from 9 to 2 a.m.
No cover.
$4 Mind Erasers, Sweetwater 420 Extra Pale Ale on tap with drink specials, and they have a raffle for a liter of bong vodka at midnight. So you probably want to stick around for that.
I'm not quite sure what bong vodka is. I mean,
well, if you're a stoner, I guess you probably know.
I would hope it's just.
I think that's our target audience right now.
I guess so. But anyway, check out not only the liquor lounge itself, but if you're into like any kind of liquor itself, I mean, they got all kinds of shit next door.
They have an excellent selection of craft brews next door.
Yeah, they have like a whole. Did you go inside there, dude?
Mix and match, make your own 6-packs.
Oh, they got that whole big fucking
shit.
shelf full of craft stuff. Like it's a mix and match 6-pack sort of thing. You can get whatever you want for like I think it's like $7 or $8.
That's usually what I end up doing.
Yeah, so like you go, and plus they got all kinds of the other craft stuff inside the cooler ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
My boy Jordan there works during the day, and Dottie, the owner, real super cool chick. She's always around. She's usually doing her thing at the bar next door. But definitely, if you head down there this weekend, tell them Pete and Chris from the Metalhead Offensive sent you down there, and just let her know that we're talking about them, we're doing good stuff, and you heard it on the show. So anyway, I think we should just jump right in, man. We don't really got any music this week, but that's okay. I mean, we kind of did music the last couple shows, so I do want to talk about a few things today. I just, like I said, basically what this podcast was a lot of it was for the music. You want to grab us another beer, Pete?
Yeah.
A lot of it was for the music, but also I really wanted to give a metalhead's perspective on different issues that are going around. I mean, not just.
I do have one band I could throw at everybody, I guess.
Go ahead.
That I've been like fixating on. I mean, I gave you all Bellacore last couple weeks. Which,
definitely good post on the Facebook.
I've been all over their nuts, and I've been throwing some music videos up on the Facebook. If you all like it, let us know. If you want us to look into a specific genre, or you want us to check a band out, feel free.
Hit us up on the Facebook page at the Metalhead Offensive Facebook page, or you can write us an email too at the metalheadoffensive@gmail.com. Pete and I both have links to that on our phone, so we'll be able to get back to you right away.
And
what was the band you were talking about, Pete? I'm sorry.
Other than the ones that I already put up there, I actually think I might have put one or two of this band up there, but Mors Principium Est.
I like the Latin name, dude. That's nice.
Death is the beginning. It's like a loose translation.
Yeah.
Or death
is the mortality.
Death is the
that's where
principle.
That word comes from.
Yeah. You can translate it probably a couple different ways. That's the awesomeness of Latin, language of the devil. But yeah,
I took Latin in school, bro.
Yeah, I took 1 year. And
you took 1 year?
I
did. Miss Gibson?
Yes.
Yeah, it was we went to Goff High.
Yep.
I had Miss Gibson too. She was a great teacher too.
Yeah, she was awesome.
Do you remember what your Latin name was?
Testicles.
Seriously, is that what it was?
Yes.
She let you have that?
Well, I had 3 days ISS.
But what was your name when you got back to class?
Whatever the fuck Peter was. I just went with Peter.
Oh, you pussy.
Well, we had to make like a character and a name and shit, so I went all out.
Take a guess what my name was.
I went balls to the wall. What?
Take a guess. Magnus.
Magnus?
Yeah.
It's not Latin, though, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's Latin, dude.
Magnus?
Yeah.
No.
What do you think Magnavox means?
Giant voice.
Means in a great voice.
Big
great
voice.
or loud voice. That's a Latin word. Anyway, I don't remember what the fuck we were talking about. Oh, Moore's the band thing. Okay. This fucking beers, dude, is fucking done, dude. I haven't eaten since fucking like a 1 o'clock.
He's done. He's over.
Dude, I haven't eaten since fucking 1 o'clock. I'm done, sorry.
So that was our foray into Latin, which was horrible. But don't worry, we're not going to be fucking going to the church anytime soon.
No,
anyway.
fuck off.
But
yeah.
Mors Principium Est, they had a new album that came out. They went through some lineup changes. They actually have a new vocalist, and I actually like the vocalist better. And they switched up a couple of their guitarists. I think they swapped a guy.
Yeah.
And some of their older shit is really good if you ever listen to it. They kind of disappeared off the radar for a little bit.
Songs that we should tell them to check out?
Liberate equals... what is it? A little bit... trying to remember what the name of that last album that I saw a long time ago. I think it's Liberate equals Terminate, or something like that, or Liberate equals Terminal, is the last album that I can remember that they had that was good. There was a big production about it, and that was a really solid album. That one actually was a little more melodic death metal than the one that they just put out. The one they just put out that I'm talking about is called And Death Said Live. And that was the one that I've been digging. That's the one with after the lineup changes.
Okay.
And it's almost like it's gone from melodic death metal to like melodic thrash. Like they kicked up the pace a little bit on
sweet.
the new album.
Okay, threw the tempo up there.
Yeah, and they threw the new vocalist in there. I think it's actually better now.
Nice.
So, and I liked them before anyway. That's not to, that's not a negative or a dig on them or anything. I just, I was like, oh, they got a new album out. And I was like, oh, this sounds different. I looked into it, and they changed some band members. And, and seldom does somebody change up a significant portion of their band, and it sounds
better.
Good.
Like, how often does that happen?
Or not.
Like, how many bands can you think of that changed a band member, and now they sound like shit? Like, that doesn't happen very often.
Or they just go in a completely different direction. Yeah. Like, remember that band Orgy back in the day?
Yeah.
Like, I think they were originally a punk band.
Exactly.
And then they did that weird techno rock shit that took them mainstream, and then they went back to punk.
Exactly.
And they had like 1 or 2 albums of punk before they just
disappeared. The Beastie Boys were the same way. The Beastie Boys were the exact same way.
Well, they did hip-hop as a joke, right?
And Fall Out Boy was the same way. Like, the Beasties started off as a punk band. They were hardcore New York punk guys. And they did the fucking rap bullshit as a joke at one of their shows, and everybody was digging it. So they did basically they made a fake album, and then that's what got them signed, was this fake rap bullshit. They never thought they would be like that, but they ended up doing the whole thing, and then they're fucking being amazing at it. I love the Beastie Boys.
Sabotage!
But like Fall Out Boy started as the same thing. They were a fucking hardcore band. Like fucking clean edge, or straight edge fucking hardcore band. And they did this fucking pop punk bullshit as a joke. They released this fucking goofy fucking album, and everybody just started digging it. And then some girl took it to her buddy who knows a guy who knows another guy at some record company and said, you need to sign these guys. And then you hear fucking
there you go.
Dance on every fucking radio show. I hate that goddamn song too.
Not a band in general. Mm-hmm. But whatever.
So
each his own.
Like I said, this is not going to be a real music-heavy show. We're going to basically just be talking about our ideas and the way we think about things. And that's really kind of why we both started the podcast, is not only tell you about different bands and different music that's coming out, but also give our perspective. Because I feel metalheads and rocker guys or rocker girls, whatever the case may be, have a different outlook on things than other people who listen to different genres of music, or just in different general purpose. So I believe that my way of thinking, just because it's not your way of thinking, is not wrong. I don't think that your way of thinking is wrong. I'm not saying that I'm right, but I do think that our way of thinking might be just a bit different, and that's what I think people are going to be interested in.
Why do you like rock and heavy rock and metal and things like that? Like, if you could say to someone, this is why I like this type of music, what would you say?
Because it makes the fucking hair on my face stand up. That's why. That's when I know something affects me. When I can
on the back of your neck or on your arms.
Yeah, when I can drive down the road and I'm listening to a song. It doesn't have to be fucking metal. It doesn't have to be rock and roll. It could be an old Bob Seger tune. When I listen to fucking Bob Seger, fucking Against the Wind, I get fucking goosebumps, bro. I get fucking goosebumps. Now on my face, on my arms, on my legs. When I listen to that song, dude, I listen to that song probably once a day, if not more. And it doesn't have to be, but like there's other metal songs where I listen to a Killswitch record, or I listen to a Seven Dust record, or a Flaw record, whatever the case may be, even an old school Edema record or Korn. I get fucking goosebumps on my face because I've lived that life, and like I know what those guys are talking about, and I'm like, holy shit! Like somebody else out there fucking is thinking the same way that I'm thinking.
Bullshit,
somebody has gone through the shit that I've gone through, and I'm not alone. Because when shit starts happening to you in your life, the first thing that anybody thinks about is, man, it's just me. I'm the only one on the planet right now going through this. And then when you start listening to different types of music like that, just music in general, it doesn't even have to be really metal or rock and roll. It could be if rap is your thing, and if you hear something in rap that makes your fucking balls tickle, then fucking go after it. But for me personally, when I heard fucking the first riff I really ever heard was fucking "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult. And that was, to me, like, that was the best fucking riff I ever heard in my entire life. I was fortunate enough to see them live probably about 7 or 8 years ago. But nice. It was like when I first heard that riff, I'm like, this is it. Like that was another metal moment. I remember when I heard it as a little kid. Like this, I'm gonna like this kind of music. So my dad was into classic rock. So, but even though I was a big hip hop guy at the time. That was the time like where I could feel I got goosebumps on my arms. I'm like, oh, this is fucking cool. Like what's going on? And even today, I still get that feeling. I'm at work listening to a Killswitch record, or I'm listening to another band that probably nobody really knows about because I go digging on iTunes all the time.
Yeah, the same way.
And Like, it gives me goosebumps, dude. And, like, that's the feeling that you're supposed to have when you listen to music. It's supposed to grab you by your fucking soul and rip it out of you and show it to you. That's exactly what music's supposed to do. And that's the reason why I started this podcast, is because I want to give my perspective on all these things that help change my way of thinking. Just because I don't think your way doesn't make me wrong, and just because you don't think my way doesn't make you wrong. I'm simply putting my spin on things, you're putting your spin on things. Like, even though Pete and I are metalheads, we both have different fucking opinions on... We probably have different opinions on certain things. So...
Well, we have different lives, so you're always going to have different opinions.
Yeah. I've lived a different life than you, but you're also... That's part of the reason why we get along so well, is we do kind of... You know, we
it's somewhat linear,
yeah. But, like, he has a different perspective, I have a different perspective, and that's really kind of what we wanted to do. That's what was one of our goals, is to have as many opinions about as many different things as we possibly could, and hopefully fucking entertain people out there and make people fucking laugh. Well, if I can make somebody laugh at fucking work, bro, that's the whole reason I'll talk for an hour. If I can make somebody forget about work for 15 fucking minutes and laugh with us for that amount of time. Like, that's the whole reason I do this. That's the whole reason we do this. Is this for the people out there listening? If we can get you laughing or get you not thinking about what your meaningless fucking job is for 15, 20 minutes or a half fucking hour, however long that you listen to us, then we did our job right. And that was the goal. That's the absolute goal. If I can make you forget for a little while, I'm good. That makes me perfectly fucking happy.
I don't think I could have said any better than that.
Thank you. I've been working on that, dude. When I'm at work, dude, I have such ADD, like fucking my mind kicks off. So I think about rants in my head all fucking day. You see this fucking notebook? I got 2 more, like in my fucking backpack, all full of shit.
I'll give you that.
Yeah,
you're like a fucking goddamn literary major over here.
It's like, because when I'm at work, like I have not a mundane job, but a monotonous job, where I do this basically the same thing all day, every day. So I can do it. I can switch my mind off from doing that, but still do it correctly, and then go and do this. And then I'm perfectly okay. I can write rants down real quick while I'm doing my other job. And I'm like, I need to write that down or I'm going to fucking forget.
Yeah, I guess sometimes you hit work and there hits that moment in your day where you just hit cruise control and you're like kind of, your mind's in a different area. Because especially if you have a job that's real monotonous, you're like...
It's like a factory job, basically. I do the same thing, almost the same thing.
We all have parts of jobs or have had a job that's been like that. Or even the job you have now, there's at least a segment during the day where that happens. You hit like that regular run-of-the-mill fucking chunk of your day where you hate it, or you hit the wall and you're like your mind's wandering because you're doing the same fucking thing over and over, and you're
especially for people with fucked up jobs, like
your mind thinks it wanders. You come up with weird shit.
For people that don't like their jobs or who just have fucked up jobs, like that need to get away from what they do. I mean, everybody does. I keep hearing this cliche all the time that, everybody hates their job. That's not true. Tell the guy who's teaching fucking mountain climbing at some fucking resort in fucking Aspen, Colorado. Do you think he fucking hates his job? What about the guy that fucking is a white water fucking rafter guy that takes you down fucking the river fucking, and make sure that you don't die on a rock? Yeah. You think that guy fucking hates his job?
Not everybody hates their job. It's just, it's people in general, in our society in particular, and also speaking about myself and others here is, you have a hard time walking that line between doing something that you love and doing something that's at least profitable enough to where you're not living check to check and scraping. And sometimes it's hard to make those two things meet and get your ideal job. And I can think of 1,000 things I love to do. I mean, that's my problem is I'm a jack of all trades, master.
Me too. I can do everything. I've done lots of shit.
I can find a way to be good at whatever you give me a job doing.
Exactly.
And I will always be one of the best employees at it. Doesn't matter what it is. Doesn't matter if it's shaving a cow's balls. I will be the best ball shaver.
Let me ask you this.
Fucking
Speaking
have.
of that's ball shaver. Now that's a weird fucking. There's got to be somebody who does that. But let me ask you this: what's the most fucked up job that you have? Because I got a great one. I want you to go first, though.
Most fucked up?
No, I wouldn't say fucked up, but like, what's the most fucked up thing you've seen at a job or had to do? Let me ask you that.
I mean, I can't really say I've ever had a fucked up job. I've had jobs that I didn't like, usually because of the environment. Because we both have a culinary background too. Yeah, I've worked in restaurants, and I'm glad I got away from it because I just get tired of fucking being around drug addicts. That's just how I am. I grew up around drug addicts. I've been through the hoops. I know how they fucking are. I don't buy their bullshit, so I have a really short attention span to their bullshit, and I have a short fuse over time.
Let me say this. For most people that don't know, okay, that go out to eat, a good portion, like being a cook at a restaurant. I'm not saying all cooks are like this because I've been a cook myself, and it's not true.
Some people like doing it. More power to them.
Yeah, but most cooks are either high or on something while they're cooking. It's
or that's the only job they could get because they just fucking got out of jail a month ago.
Exactly. I mean, they don't necessarily piss test for a cook. All right.
No, they don't give a fuck, dude. Let's be honest.
Yeah, I mean, they don't. I mean, but just...
The only time they do is after somebody burns the shit out of themselves.
Exactly. When somebody fucking pours hot oil over their hands.
See, now here's a fucked up story. There was a guy that was fucking on acid
Which
at a restaurant in a kitchen, and he dropped his keys in the fryer.
Oh, my God.
And he was fucking out of his mind, and he thought he could reach in and grab them faster than it could burn him. So he stuck his hand in the fryer and pulled his arm out, and the skin kind of like that layer like rolled off. Yeah.
Oh, like you got like you're peeling.
Like yeah. It was like a horrible sunburn, instantaneously, just kind of peeled off and screaming like a little bitch. Take it like a man.
Yeah, you want to be an asshole.
Yeah,
put your goddamn hand in there, you know.
I just hate working with drug addicts and shit because you end up doing your job and then 3/4 of theirs.
Yeah,
you know, and you don't get that. You don't get that pay. You're just working twice as hard now, and you can't really fucking beat their ass because then you got to deal with all that misdemeanor assault.
I've had a lot of jobs. Okay, and that's not.
So have I. I've been working since I was fucking what 15, 16 at McDonald's. Yeah,
I think my first job was at Dollar Tree, the Dollar Tree on fucking 54. I've had a lot of jobs. I'm not proud of it, but I get bored or I get. Say fuck it, you know.
Or a time comes up and I'm tired of not having a raise for 2 years.
Yeah,
I tell them
exactly.
to fuck off and I get something else.
Probably the most fucked up thing that's ever happened to me at a job is I was living in Michigan for a while, and I got this job working security at this hospital. Right, that's where I met my friend Hannah that I talked about last week, who got me into Def Leppard and Johnny Lang. So we used to work together all the time. So when my very first, so I got this job, and it was a really good job. I was making like $11 an hour. I got my own apartment. You know, I was living in Michigan. I was doing my thing. And so I got this job working security at this hospital, which I thought was going to be an easy gig because I didn't even have I had a fucking like one of those collapsible batons, and pepper spray, and I had handcuffs, so I thought I was Barney Badass. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
So my very first day, I'm training with this guy named Tom. Right? No, this is no shit. Big fucking dude, right? He wasn't big, but he was just kind of like bulldogish, you know. So and he kind of had a weak demeanor about him, but when other people came in the room, he was all like hot shit. He wanted to be known, you know. So. Part of the job was signing out bodies, people who have passed away, signing out bodies to the funeral home, right?
Mm-hmm. They come pick them up.
So
release it.
In Michigan, you can't say body or anything like that over the radio. Like we had like fucking radios and stuff. So like they have to say room 63. There's a room 63 discharge. That's what they would say, right? So we go to room 63 and whatever facility was. There's 2 different facilities, right? So we go where I think it was at the Harrison building. So that's where the Saginaw County morgue was too, or not the morgue, but like where they would do autopsies and stuff. So anyway, we get down there and like the funeral home guy's waiting for us, and this is my very first day. I've never seen a dead body at this point, right? Ever. Like I'm never
not even a family member. Or nothing?
Like I've been to funerals, obviously, at that point. But I mean, when I was a kid, but never like somebody in a body bag who had just died probably a couple hours ago. I'm like, this is fucking creeping me out. And this time I was still a clean cut kid. I had real short hair. I was clean shaven. I was 220 pounds. So I was fucking ripped. All kinds of shit. I'm like, this is freaking me out. I'm like, oh my god.
No tattoos yet?
No, I had a couple, but I had to cover them up as I'd work at the hospital.
Yeah.
And so we get in there, and Tom, and like Tom, who's the guy who's training me, he's like, this is what you got to do. You got to fill this paperwork out, blah blah blah. So he pulls the lady out of the walk-in cooler, and like she's in a body bag, and like the funeral home guy checks her face, like he opens the bag up, and Tom's like, what are you doing? And he gets all bugged out, and he's like, I got to check her real quick. This is hot outside. I don't want the zipper melting to her face. Like, here, first day. I'm literally on the job for 2 hours at this point. I'm like, really? This is okay. So it gets worse. Trust me. So he goes. He shows me to do the paperwork. I'm like, all right, cool. So that he puts like they bring their own card in, and then they have this metal gurney that the bodies are on, right? Mm-hmm. So he puts the 2 gurneys side by side. And the funeral home guys, well, if you want to grab her shoulders, and I'll grab her feet, and we'll just slide her over. Okay. He's like, no, I got it. I looked at the funeral home guy. I'm like, just shook my head, dude. I was like, you know. So the funeral guy goes, all right, man, have fun. Right?
Nice.
So fucking, and Tom's like this bulldog dude, right? So he gets like, he tells me to scoot over. It's like I'm in the middle, right? So like picture like me, and then there's this gurney with this dead lady
one on each side of you, pretty much.
No, well, it's in two in front of me. So picture me standing in front of like a hospital bed with this old woman on it who just died, and then the fucking cart for the funeral home, right? So he moves the sheet that's for the funeral home guy, and then Tom picks the fucking bag, tries to pick the bag up like a fucking, like a stiff arm fucking shoulder curl thing, and he tries to pick the body up, but what he doesn't fucking understand is that the bag is not, it's made out of polypropylene, and it's not made to be fucking picked up like that.
Yeah.
It's made to be fucking just a container.
Yeah.
And it has a weight limit.
Fucking rips right through, huh?
She fucking falls out of the bag, bro. Fucking falls out of the fucking bag, dude, and falls in between the fucking gurneys. Both gurneys fucking go. Whew. One of them hits me in the fucking gut. The other one goes flying against the other funeral home guy. She falls face first on the fucking
Jesus
floor,
Christ.
bro. Face fucking first, bro. And I'm in shock. I am in shock. I am 23 years old at this point, right? I have never seen a dead body. I've never seen anything like this before in my life. And I remember Tom goes, oh shit, and before she falls. So he kind of felt like the bag splitting because it was starting to get lighter.
Yeah.
You know? I'm like, oh fuck. So she literally falls. You just hear go.
Nice.
I'm like, oh.
Then you gotta pick her up.
So no. Get this. So I look down, right, and because we're all like freaking out, so I look down and fucking blood is just coming out all over the place.
Oh no!
All over the fucking place. So Tom looks at me. He's like, "You might want to go step outside so you don't step in her blood." You know, I'm like, "No, I'm gonna help." Right? So I stay there. We get gloves on. We got gloves on the whole time, so we go change our gloves to put different gloves on. So we go get it. She's still bleeding all over the fucking place. Right?
Nice.
So the funeral home guy goes, "I don't want you fucking touching anything at all."
Tom.
He points to Tom, right?
Yeah.
He goes, "I don't want you fucking touching anything at all. Get the fuck out of here." Right? Because he goes, because I got to clean up your fucking mess.
Yeah.
Not only with the blood, but fucking her face.
That was coming.
So he rolls her back over, dude, and her whole
Just
fucking
smashed.
head is just caved in.
Oh god.
And like, do you ever like think about like, how do I put this?
Like a rotten apple on one side or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, exactly. Think about like somebody just like, I can't even. How do I put it? Like say if somebody punched a watermelon, right? And that's what it looked like. And it just broke through the skin, and there's like her face was sunken in, and it looked like somebody was holding a baseball glove and was going like this, like you're standing out there in the outfield. That's what it looked like. It was all sunken in.
Nice.
He's like, "Do you have any idea what it's going to take for me to fix her face? Like it was an open casket funeral."
Yeah, not anymore.
So he goes, "I can't do this." So he puts his gown. The funeral home guy puts his gown on and picks this lady up, puts her on his cart, and she's bleeding still everywhere. So
yeah, there's nothing to stop it.
So we get another body bag. We put it on the other cart. He puts her back into there, and she's still bleeding. And then we move her back onto the funeral home cart, and it was just me and this guy, and this Tom just like standing there like a fucking nutcracker, right? And I remember I'm like, and the guy's starting to leave, and I open the door up for the guy, and he looks at me, and I just like, I don't know, I didn't know what to say. Like he was looking at me to say something. I'm like, dude, I don't know what just happened. And he looks back at Tom and goes, "If I ever fucking see you again, I'm gonna make you clean this woman's face." And Tom just goes, he had nothing to say. He was totally bugged out. And then like I had to go file a report. Like I had to go write a report to my boss about what happened.
About the guy that was training you.
Yeah, the guy that was treating me dropped a body on the floor. So I get called into the office by my boss, Dennis, at the time. And Dennis is like, "Chris, so what happened yesterday?" So I had to physically tell him after writing the report. He's like, "Wow, you had a hell of a first day, right?" Oh, shit. That was
shit.
Not only did I see a dead body at that job, but that was the first time I saw somebody die. Like, we went from living to dead.
Yeah.
Like, it was 4th of July, and this kid got hit by a car.
Nice.
And, no, it wasn't. It was really bad.
Was a younger kid from?
Yeah, I was like 17. This fucking lady in the Chevy Astro van fucking ran him over.
Oh, God.
So we get a call on the radio, like, there's a trauma coming in, and usually we got to start blocking the X's off because that's when all the family starts coming in.
Mm-hmm.
So, me and my buddy Steve were downstairs waiting for the ambulance to come, and we were going to guard his room just in case any family members broke through into the emergency room. So he came in, they're pumping on his chest. It's like you can see his legs fucking broken, right? And, and there's this EMT who I knew personally, fucking just pumping on his chest, and you just see boom, 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 and then all of a sudden, probably 6 or 7 minutes after working on him, they call it. And I look at him like, that kid's dead.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? You know, I'm 23 at this time still, so I'm like freaking out.
Yeah, one time I was in the ER at the hospital I work at now, man, and this
older
lady fucking cut it, and the the ER doc hopped up on the gurney, like straddled her, and was trying to give her fucking chest compressions. You could just hear the ribs crack. She was old.
Oh yeah.
You just hear them just fucking crack.
Oh my god.
Fucking trying to resuscitate her.
But at least like she lived a good life, you know.
Yeah, she got to the age where God help us all if we get to that age. I mean, I'm gonna be.
God help us all. God hates us all.
Yeah, well, he ain't gonna help anybody. But
you ever been in a Slayer pit?
Slayer? No.
You ever been to a Slayer pit? Ever been to a Slayer show?
No.
No, you ever been to a Slayer show? Oh, no. Dude. They play.
I should have gone when I was younger. Now they're like 90.
No. I think they still throw down. They kicked out the drummer though. They kicked out Dave Lombardo.
They even still tour?
I don't know if they're on tour now, but I know they're going to be starting one soon. They're waiting for the
Mayhem Fest a few years ago, maybe.
Yeah,
if I remember.
Well, I saw them they played with Killswitch and Mastodon at the Hard Rock out in Orlando.
That's a good fucking show.
Also, kind of. They played for like fucking 2 hours, dude. But why was I bringing up Slayer? Oh, so that was on my bucket list to be in a Slayer pit, right?
Nice.
I was expecting the pit to be just fucking, because there's rules in a pit. Like, even though most people think they see like a circle pit or they see a regular standard pit, people think that you're just out there to fucking kill each other. And that's absolutely not the case.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're in a pit, like, there's, somebody falls, fucking pick them back up again. This is a form of fucking expression to us. Like, the metalheads. So it's the getting in a pit.
It's good to get rid of the angst and the anger and get the energy out and everything.
And all the bullshit throughout the week. This is our time to fucking get after it, So, but, like, when you're in a pit, like, I don't know how to explain this to anybody else. Pick a brother up. If you see a girl in a fucking pit, don't fucking go head charging her, dude.
See, I've seen that before.
Me too.
I saw a guy punch a girl, and I was like, "What? That's a piece of shit." And he got his ass whipped like immediately.
I hope so. I would be one of the guys. Because that's one thing I don't tolerate.
Actually, I don't even prefer women to go in the pit because somebody's they're gonna catch a stray fucking elbow.
They're gonna catch a fucking kick in the face.
Yeah,
and it really kind of
that's the thing I hate too, is these motherfuckers that do this.
They wail
karate chopping, fucking front kicking, just bullshit like old school Beavis and Butthead. Remember that?
Yeah.
Like there's people that actually fucking do
it's
that.
Like they throw,
they flail their arms.
Yeah. It's like their arms are numb and they have no connective tissue. And you just see like, dude, like that guy's arms are gonna come flying off of his body.
It's like a windmill. It's like something you do to loosen up before a workout.
Yeah, like when I used to wrestle, dude. Right, I wrestled in high school. That's how I used to warm up. I was flinging my arms back and forth and shit like that to get loosened up for the mat. I don't
know what the fuck these kids are doing these days, dude.
Like what happened? Like there was nothing wrong with pits. There's nothing.
You look like you're having a goddamn seizure. It doesn't even. What the fuck are you doing? They always like just go at people, and they always catch somebody.
Then you have some stupid waitress just walk like right through them, and he ends up getting a fucking knuckle to their fucking face.
Or they hit some random person, and then
he's all pissed off, and then
it just steamrolls.
Yeah, exactly. So
it's like, dude, what the fuck?
Pit
Get
rules,
the fuck out of here.
There's pit rules. If I had to make like a stand, like if I had to picket something, like if I was ever going to pit, it would be fucking stupid pits like that. Just go. Let's go back to old school.
What's it called? Like smash dancing? Some bullshit.
I don't know.
There's a name for it, and
it's
just as stupid as the act of doing it.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a specific name for dancing like that. I don't even know if you can.
Terrible?
It just looks like a seizure. It looks like
a bunch of
fucking
kids
idiot.
Who fucking just want their arms to fly.
Like when I see it, that's the first thing I say is, "What a fucking idiot!" It's just stupid.
Stupid.
That's who you punch.
That's exactly who you punch. Those are the guys that get punched in fucking regular pits. When you
then
come
you have to drag them out of the pit.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with an old school circle pit or a regular pit, fucking at a rock show.
Or the Wall of Death.
Where they fucking left and right.
Everybody lines up and they just all run into each other.
Oh, dude, that's the best. That's the absolute best.
Those are awesome.
Then you get those fucking assholes who go like all like flying kick your ass, and that's when I grab them. Fucking.
Oh yeah, that's when you got
fucking
fight.
Power bomb on the ground.
That's when you get a fight going on.
Yeah, that's when I start to get pissed. And
don't be a fucking tool when you go to a pit.
Or even just at a show. Like, don't be a fucking asshole. I mean, like those people at shows are fucking. They paid their hard-earned money to go see the band play. Don't be a fucking prick. Oh, and while we're on the fucking subject of fucking concert and band and pit stuff, okay. If I go to a show one more time and I see some fucking dude wearing the t-shirt of the band that's playing there, I'm gonna fucking lose it. That is concert rule numero uno, my friend.
See, I never knew this until you told me about it. Where does this
You're
come
fucking
from?
part of the problem.
Where does this come from?
What do you mean, where does this come from? It's in the book.
What book?
It's in the book. Look it up. It's on Google.
The book?
The book of concert shit. You don't wear the T-shirt of the band you're about to see. It's just no. Even if
I did when I was a kid. Now I don't have money to buy shirts. But
now I'm fucking broke.
now I'm fucking broke, and I wear Hanes packet of 10 T-shirts for $5. When I was a kid and I had parents to buy me shit.
Yeah, that was nice back then. Yeah, but
I got fucking saved for 3 weeks to get a $20 Lamb of God shirt now.
Yeah, same here. I have to take money out of my savings account to go buy a fucking Pantera shirt.
I need an act of Congress to get a fucking Pantera shirt.
To allocate funds to my
I need to find a way for fucking the government to give me a fucking
When I bought my
kickback.
bullets for my Valentine's, the only band shirts I got I came from my ex-wife. Like she got me like these a couple
Like Christmas.
The bullet for my Valentine shirts, which were cool. And then like my buddy Franco got me a Metallica, like an old school Metallica shirt with the Kill 'Em All album.
You know what I found the other day? My Master of Puppets shirt from high school.
The black one with the fucking graveyard?
Yeah, dude. And it has the track listing on the back.
Holy God.
I actually put it on. I finned into it now because I lost enough weight. I was like,
nice.
oh shit. I was like, getting another
That's the thing.
10 pounds. I can
go out of style.
fucking wear this shit everywhere. Never take it off.
But dude, but band rule number one, even if you buy a shirt at the show, don't be a fucking weirdo and fucking put it on, because we all know where you fucking got it, dude. Like you're at the merch table. Like, wait till you fucking get home. Like, I went to the Killswitch show, right? And there were 3 bands playing. Akaro, Shadows Fall, and Killswitch. I bought a Shadows Fall shirt, and I bought a Akaro shirt. The first band was fucking insane. Then I even talked to the lead singer at the merch table because he was selling his shit.
Nice.
If the lead singer is at his merch table selling his shit, they need the fucking money. Okay,
Yeah.
so go talk
No
to that
shit,
guy.
dude.
They need that. Go fucking buy their shit. I bought a CD and a T-shirt for $20. I'm like, I even said that, hey, you guys got to eat, man. Here's my $20. It's like, dude, thank you so much. He was fucking amazing. So, go buy their shit. And you know what I did with the shirt? I fucking rolled it up and fucking put it over my shoulders. I was already wearing a shirt. Like, I was already wearing a black T-shirt and blue jeans, which is basically that's Metalhead fucking 101 attire.
I usually wear cargo shorts and a shirt.
Yeah,
and
that's
I'm good
okay.
to go because I gotta put my wallet and shit in there, and I don't
that's true.
trust these fucking dipshits at a show, man.
But anybody who can steal my wallet, fucking more power to you,
Well,
motherfucker.
yeah, that's why I wear cargo shorts, man. Because I just hate the idea of having a loose pocket hanging in one of
That's
these
true.
fucking dickhead motherfuckers.
If you want to mess with a 6'4", 260-pound Scottish fucking Viking, then have fun, motherfucker, because I will fight to the fucking death to get that wallet back from you. And you better be you're going to be limping away, or you're probably not going to be walking when you get done. Either or.
You're not gonna be going
Case
anywhere.
closed. You're not going to be going anywhere, motherfucker.
Tombstone,
you try to
that
take from me,
motherfucker.
that is the people I despise the fucking most, is fucking thieves. Absolute fucking thieves. I don't know. Not in my house. It's fucking not. And basically, like when I go to a show, I basically just wear blue jeans. I got my skate shoes on. I wear either a black shirt or a different band that's in the kind of the same genre. That's not the same thing as going with the band that the band.
You can wear the same genre, just not the exact band.
If you're wearing, if you're going to a Killswitch show and you show up with like a Shadows Fall T-shirt, hey, that's cool as shit. But not wearing a fucking Killswitch shirt to a Killswitch show. No, it doesn't work that way.
So if there's 4 bands, you can't wear any of their shirts.
No, not until after you get home.
That's the deal.
Not till the next day.
What about the day before? If you want.
The day before.
What about on the ride there?
If
See,
you take it off-
I've heard that you can't listen to any of the bands
No.
that you're going to see on the way to a show.
No,
I've
Absolutely
heard
not.
that.
I've heard that plenty. That's rule number 2.
So you can't listen to any bands. So basically, you have to act like you don't know who the fuck these guys are until after the show.
Yeah, you have to pretend like you have amnesia for those few hours.
Like you just appeared. Whoa, where am I?
Yeah, like you woke up from
wow.
like you woke up from some kind of fucking coma or something. You know what I'm saying? But no, and that's basically that's general Metalhead gear: black T-shirt or band T-shirt, blue jeans, cargo pants, or Dickies. That's none of this skinny jeans bullshit.
No, fuck that, dude.
I swear
if
to God,
I can see your ball fucking camel toe from your sack getting
Your
split
moose
by your
knuckle?
jeans, your
Your
fucking
moose knuckle.
looking shit, dude. Then you're getting fucking kicked in your moose knuckle.
Like, I think they took the term like "let's get into her pants" a little too seriously. You know what I'm
Skinny
saying?
jeans. I don't understand. Where does that come from? Is that emo shit?
No, you know what it was? It came from the fucking 80s because that's all. But
how did that carry over? Like, it was gone for like 20 years, and now all of a sudden it's fucking back.
Like, and you know what? Metalheads have never changed.
You know
who
how you
wears
can tell when
skinny
somebody's wearing
Emo
skinny
kids.
jeans? Because when you're behind them, you see their fucking penis head looking at you.
Yeah, exactly. And like, quit doing that. You're a fucking joke. I hate to. I'm sorry if you wear skinny jeans and you're another dude. I don't like you. Okay, I don't like you. I don't want to know what your name is. I just think that's the stupidest fucking. It's a fad to me, and I don't dig
It's like
fads.
a cleft testicle.
Yeah. I don't like fads. I don't like fads at all. The skinny jeans and fucking wearing your hat where all your hair is fucking hanging out is fucking stupid. You know what the thing that hasn't gone out of style since the 1940s? Blue jeans and a t-shirt. And jeans that fit. You can have baggy jeans and they fit.
Yeah, if you can't bend over to pick up something that you dropped, then you're probably not wearing the right type
I don't want to see your fucking underwear, bro. Like I don't want to see your ass fucking hanging out. And it's not even the black guys. I can actually respect the black guys who fucking don't do that. Fucking regardless. If I see you, you're a little fucking emo kid wearing fucking these little tiny ass shoes and these little tiny fucking pants and more fucking Aquanet in your hair than fucking Motley and fucking Poison put together, go fuck yourself. No, it's not happening.
I'll look at it this way. If you think life is that fucking bad, you want to end it, then fucking end it.
Like
one less mouth
she
to
dumped you,
feed.
bro. Get over it.
It's one less fucking pussy in this fucking country full of fucking pussies.
Like, stop it. Just stop it.
Fucking get over it.
Like
well, boo-hoo, I liked a chick in 8th grade, and she doesn't talk to me.
Anymore.
I'm going to be all emotional and cut
and I'm
myself.
22 now.
Fuck you, you fucking piece of shit, tool bag motherfucker.
I hate your haircut.
Get over it. Christ.
Like, grow a fucking beard. Grow your goddamn hair long. Don't cut
Wear
the shit.
normal pants so
Wear
your
normal
balls
pants.
can drop.
Yeah. And
fucking sack
get
up
after it.
and fuck her sister. That's what you fucking do.
And then, when you get done with your sister, go ahead and fuck her mom.
Yeah, you get her mom drunk and then you fucking rail her, bend her over the fucking balcony so everybody that's like a couple doors over can see it.
And then wake up in the morning and make them all breakfast. That's what you do. Yeah. Look, how do you like your eggs, Becky? Fucking scrambled, bitch. That's how you need to do it.
How do you like your eggs? Fuck you, you're gonna eat it.
If you're lucky, I'm going to dip my balls in marinara sauce while I'm fucking at it. Cunts.
I'm gonna fucking teabag
See,
your coffee.
We only use cunt so far twice now in this show.
Really?
Yeah. I've been keeping count.
I guess we gotta kick it up a notch.
I don't know. It's like...
Cunt.
Cunt. I can smell your cunt.
I can smell your cunt. That should be if we ever come up with a t-shirt, that's what I want on the back.
Oh my God. The Metalhead offensive on one side, and just like in quotes.
Yeah, just on the back,
on
like
the
a
back.
block of text. I can smell your cunt. That's it. Boom. Done. Marketing.
You think they let us print that up like at that t-shirt diner place? And fucking,
Why not?
We're paying, right? What the fuck does it matter?
I mean, you're single, I'm not. So maybe if you like rail one of the chicks that works there,
That's
you can
right,
talk
I am
her
single,
into it.
aren't I? God damn. I hate being single sometimes.
No, you don't.
No, I don't, actually. It is kind of nice, I'll be honest, because I can... Not that this is happening, but I can go out and fuck whoever I want to without having to worry about hearing about anything.
You're at a period. You're in a relationship.
For a while.
Now you get that grace period where you have a lull where you can just do whatever the fuck you want.
It is kind of nice, I'll be honest. It's
No,
pretty
eventually you'll get back in a relationship again, and then you'll...
I'm sure I will. Not right now, though.
No.
Like, it's nice to hang out with somebody.
But that's
don't
what
get me
happens
wrong.
when a relationship ends, especially one that you've been invested in it for a while. You
Yeah.
get that. Everybody gets that period, that grace period, where it's like, okay, everything that happens between now and whenever you get a normal girlfriend again is just, happens.
Yeah.
Kudos.
Happenstance.
And then all your friends live vicariously through you in your stories.
Because I've been living vicariously through them for the last
Exactly. Yeah. So you know what it's to be like on the other end of the coin.
Yeah, trust me.
I know. I've been with my girl for a long time, so I've had to live vicariously for 12 years now.
I'm vicariously living through your 11-inch penis.
So I always let everybody tell me what's going on. It's like, yeah, did you rail her, bro? Like, awesome.
Did you fuck her?
Hey,
no.
Just make sure you don't stop until you brush the back of her teeth with your fucking dick, dude. That's the code. You gotta tell me about all the shit you do. That was the only good thing about the restaurant business. Is everybody fucks everybody.
Yeah, that was
the
best
only
part of
one
it.
there that didn't fuck somebody.
Oh man.
So I always heard everybody's
most of the time
fucking stories were always...
Most of the time, like, when I worked at 99, like in Boston, not Boston, in Marshfield, like, I was engaged to my wife at the time, or my ex-wife at the time. So, but That place, bro, was infested with the most beautiful women I have ever seen in my entire life.
Hostesses fuck everyone.
No, I
like
wanted,
whenever there's a new hostess, everybody's trying to get that V angle on her.
All. I had fantasies about them all, but like I didn't act on them because I was obviously getting married, and I didn't want to. I'm not going to do that. But it was like the most beautiful waitresses I have ever seen, and I'm like, God, like what I would do to not have my soon-to-be wife with me right now and just bang you down to nothing. And
see, that's why that's like that male thing where you get into a relationship and you realize, fuck, man, I can't
do it.
Can't do it
because I'm in a relationship and I like being with this woman and I don't want to fuck it up by going and fucking somebody else.
Yeah, the only thing that you could possibly do is to talk her into a threesome. And you know how hard it is to find a chick that's down for that.
That's especially if they're not really down with it; they're just doing it to please you. Like,
then you have a lot of like resentment and shit, exactly. And then it just fucking steamrolls, man. You're like,
that's never good. Never talk your lady into a threesome. She's like, let her bring it up.
Do one before you ever get thought about getting married,
and then let her bring it up later.
That's the thing you explore way before you.
But if I could find a chick that was down with like other girls and stuff like that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like that'd be cool. Like you be with me, but if you ever want to bring another girl that's a friend of yours in, that's fucking party.
Even if I'm not attracted to her, I will do it anyway.
Yeah, for you.
For you.
I'm doing this for you, baby.
Halfway through it, she's like, how come you're not fucking my friend? You're like, just shut up.
Can we turn the lights down lower? They're already off.
I said anyone that was female was welcome in our bed. I didn't say I was going to fuck them. I just said they were welcome.
Just remember, honey, this is all for you.
You're like not interested, so you're just in the corner, like fucking beating off, growling and shit, watching.
Making duck noises.
You can come in at any time. You're like, no, I'm good,
Like a swamp monster.
Or you're like in the closet just watching. Halfway through them getting it on, with the dildo or whatever, they hear you in the closet like, oh yeah, fuck yeah.
You hear the doorknobs banging back and forth, clack, clack,
yeah.
Clack. Oh my god. So
you rip ass, and what was that? It was me.
Sorry, that was that you?
See, so you could never be in a closet and then watch two chicks like get it on, or with a dildo or something, because if one of them fucking queefs, you're gonna laugh, and they're gonna know you're in there. Like they're gonna be all with the fucking dildo, and all of a sudden you're gonna be in the closet. What was that? You're like,
And then you come out with like boom equipment on and a boom mic and a fucking like the sound gear thing on the front of
the fucking headset and the boom mic.
All right, Larry, we ran out of tape on that last one. Can you?
Can you reset? You can get back over there with your leg under her ear, and we can restart.
All right, girlfriends fuck part 2.
Cut.
Oh man,
queefs.
Queefs. That's such a funny word.
You can't not laugh when it happens.
It's a funny word, I think.
You just do it. It's queef.
Man. But dude, seriously though, like being single has its privileges. Don't get me wrong. Like if I want to talk to somebody, I can go up and fucking talk to them. If I want to fucking take some girl home and she's into it too, that's cool too. But it does suck sometimes. There's a lot of times you do come home to an empty house and you got nobody to talk to. But who cares? I mean, there's times where there's a lull and there's times where it's raining pussy. It's just how it works. So,
well, it gives you that time to get that alone time that sometimes when you're in a relationship you can't get.
Yeah, that's one big thing. I'm not going to talk bad about my ex-wife at all. Not in any capacity. She's a really good girl. She's a great woman. She's a great mom. It was just like, but there was those times where like I wish I had moments to myself.
Yeah, everybody does. Especially if you're an introspective guy.
Honestly, if I were married still, we wouldn't be doing this.
Yeah,
there's no way in hell we'd be doing this. Because she'd be at the house, or I wouldn't have time to do it because I'd be either watching my son or whatever the case may be. So, but now that I have free time, I can do this shit, and we can have a good time. We can get it out there. So
have a bunch of beer and just fucking relax.
What's that?
Just have a bunch of beer and just fucking relax and be a bunch of the fucking boys having at it.
Dude, we're like 55 minutes in? Looks like
something like that.
Something like that. So, man, it was a good show today, dude. I think we should kind of close it up.
We're good. We're done. Did our beer of the week.
Yeah, we did.
We didn't talk about manscaping.
We didn't talk about We'll pull that for next week's show.
Manscaping,
and we'll come up with some other stuff. We'll come up with some music stuff for next week. Some manscaping.
If you go on our Facebook page, there's a Tunisian metal band that I put up there that was really interesting.
I think we're also going to talk about the bro code.
The bro code.
You want to talk about the bro code?
Yeah.
We could
Bring
do
it
that.
on.
We could talk about some bro.
There's nothing that I will never talk about. I just want
like that.
everybody to know that. Even if it's personal. I'm the only guy that you'll ever meet that will be 100% truthful all the time. I just don't give a fuck.
I think me and you are
yeah,
the two
together
guys
it's like I
will
don't,
totally
I don't
tell
have
you
a
how I
problem.
think.
Yeah, that probably is my problem.
That is my problem.
Is that I have no filter and I just tell people.
Fuck
If
off.
you ask me something, you better want the answer.
Yeah.
Don't ask
better
me
expect the
something
truth.
and then be all bent when I tell you something that you didn't want to hear. Don't
Yeah.
fucking ask me then.
Then you should have asked me the fucking question.
You look fat?
But
A little bit. Well, I can't believe it. Don't fucking ask me
Well,
then.
you asked me the
Don't
question.
put me
you
on the
fuck
spot.
ass.
Now you're on the fucking spot. Fuck you.
That's what you get for asking me a
That's
stupid
what you
fucking
get.
question.
Yeah, exactly. There are stupid questions, and you get a stupid answer.
Exactly.
There you go.
Oh man, this was fun, dude.
Should I stick my dick in a light socket? Yeah, go ahead. Then when you do it and you're pissed because your dick's electrocuted, then I can say, well, fuck you. You shouldn't ask me such a stupid fucking question.
Like when chicks ask me, like, you ever give it to a girl in the ass? I'm like, yeah, a couple times.
Then they're like, oh, really?
Like,
They're like, wait, now you're not going to fuck me because I fucked
because I
chick
fucked
in the
some
ass?
chick in the
It's not
ass.
like I just pulled out of her ass. What's your problem?
She made me come in her ass too. So what the fuck does it matter?
I think I'm fucking going ass to mouth here.
Yeah, it's not like we're going ass to mouth. I just want to fuck you. Like that was a long time
You go
ago.
to ass to mouth, to
Back
pussy,
to
then
ass.
back to ass, then back to mouth. That's
I've
what
had
I call the clean sweep.
I've had the clean sweep.
Really?
I've had the clean sweep.
She
Not
die-
with my ex-wife.
Did she die the next day?
No.
Well, then there you go, ladies. No more fucking excuses.
Yeah, I don't want to hear any bitching that it's going to get you killed.
I'm going to get salmonella. Shut up.
Fuck you. No, I've had the clean sweep. Obviously wasn't with my ex-wife, but it is pretty exceptional because then at that point you're just standing there like, is this fucking happening right now? Because this is the greatest thing fucking ever.
You're really going to write that shit in your fucking man diary.
Yeah, this is going in the fucking.
In your mental bank.
This is going in the
that you
fucking
keep.
stone, dude.
You're like, I'm going to tell this to my grandkids.
Because when I was a kid, or
Listen here, Sonny. You ever got asked to mouth? What, Grandpa?
when Ethan, my son, was born, I wanted to be able to tell him. Like I told myself when I was in my early 20s that if I ever have a child, and when they get older, and like, because my dad always told me, live your 20s. He goes, my dad had my brother and I when he was like 22, so he didn't really get a chance to live his 20s the way you and I probably have. So he goes, I don't regret having you and your brother at all, but I do regret missing my 20s, right? So he goes, live your fucking 20s. So I didn't have Ethan until I was 27 years old, but by that time I was already into adult mode, basically. So I wanted to be able to, when Ethan gets older, like he's 11, 12, 13, 14, whatever the case may be, he goes, Dad, did you have a good time when you were young? Like, I just want to be able to say, I had my moments. That's all I wanted ever to say.
Good.
Yeah,
You'll be able to look back when you're older and you're on your deathbed and you can barely remember who the fuck you are anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So, yeah,
I had some good
some
times.
pretty fucking cool shit back in the day.
Yeah, I had
You
some
gotta have
good
stories to tell the other old people that are locked up with you in the fucking
Exactly. I
retirement
can tell that
home.
dead body story till I'm like fucking 80.
Like, hey, Cletus, you ever hear my story about when I went to ass to mouth?
Have you heard my ass to mouth story, Junior?
5 times, asshole! Today!
Give my jello and shut up. Yeah, dude, I think we should wrap it up here. Let's do one more thing before we go. I definitely do want to talk about the Liquor Lounge again, the Orbit 19 Liquor Lounge on US 19 and Holiday, right across from that shady car dealership and the Checkers that's open till 3 o'clock in the morning. Definitely on Mondays they have open mic with Stick Martin, who's fucking hilarious. I know some people got to work mostly, but just go down there. You can go down at 8 o'clock, have a couple beers, you can be home by 10 or 11, and you got 7-8 hours to sleep it off. That's usually how I do it.
It's a good way to unwind and it gets you over the Monday hump.
Yeah, it gets you over like, oh fuck, somebody's got a case of the Mondays. But definitely go down there this weekend. They got the 420 shebang happening on Saturday with the West Side Skate Shop, and they got a bunch of drink specials. So everything starts off around 9 o'clock, and we'll be going till 2. There's no cover. There's never a cover there. I've been going there for about 7 years now, and I've never had to pay.
Pay for your drinks. That's
Yeah,
it.
pay for your drinks. Tell Dadia, the Metalhead Offensive Podcast, sent you down there, and they'll take care of you. We got a lot of great bartenders. My friend Mary's a little badass. She fucking works the bar. You can't miss her. She's got a big skull and crossbones on her tits. And Sarah worked down there. She's definitely cool people. They got some new people in there too that I haven't gotten the chance to meet yet, but I'm going to. And try the banana bread beer. They got banana bread beer on tap, which is fucking awesome. I'm not really big into flavor stuff like that, but banana bread beer is fucking good. But definitely anyway. Go down there, check out the Over 19 Liquor Lounge, go to the liquor store next door, tell them the Metalhead Offensive Podcast sent you down there. And, Pete, you got anything to add before we go?
No, man, we're golden. I think we hit all that we wanted to hit. You already did the spiel in the Orbit Lounge. See you next week, fuckers. Yeah,
we got a new show coming up next week, Tuesday or Wednesday. We're going to talk about that. So, other than that, dude, I think we did good. I think we did our job tonight. What do you think?
Yeah. Hopefully everybody got a laugh in there somewhere at our misfortunes.
Yeah, and I hope we at least made you forget about your work day for a little bit. So
we didn't ramble for 2 hours, so that's a plus.
Yeah, it's only about an hour now, so we're going to go ahead and say peace out, guys. Go ahead and just remember that somebody out there is probably masturbating to you right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Hopefully to me.
That'd be nice. Me too. I just want somebody to text me.
If you masturbate to both of us, let us know.
Yeah, if you masturbate to both of us, please tell us. Or just me. Or if you want to single us out and just do Peter.
And don't forget to send me pictures of your ass on Facebook. I didn't get
want to see your balloon
I was
knot.
a little disappointed.
Yeah. I want to see your balloon knot, ladies. Okay? I've had enough of this shit. So, alright guys. Get out there. Stay tuned. Stay classy. And get fucked. Peace.